How to get back together with your ex-girlfriend. So you want to get back together with your ex-girlfriend, do you? Well, the fact that you broke up at all is certainly an indicator that something went wrong somewhere. It's your job to figure out what it was and then fix it. If she did the breaking up, chances are her reasons fell into one of the following categories. 1. She just really isn't all that into you anymore and was ready to move on. This is a hard nut to crack. If she just suddenly wasn't interested in you anymore, chances are someone else has caught her eye and in her mind she is ready to move on. While this may be difficult, there is still a chance for you here. Become her friend, not lover, and be okay with her dating other men. When she sees the other junk that's out there, she will come back to you with bells on and be thrilled with your loyalty and friendship. This one will take time and patience, but if she's all that to you, then she's worth the wait. Point 2. She was finding the relationship a little too stifling a little too quickly, and love can be a scary thing. Sometimes men can be way too into a girl, and that can be unnerving and uncomfortable. Girls like to feel that there is equality in a relationship and truly don't want the upper hand. Guys talk about treating them like a princess and putting them up on a pedestal, but most girls just want someone they can talk to, hang out with, and be themselves with. If they are constantly being catered to, they tend to get a little scared that they have too much power over you, and then things go sour and the attraction wanes. Remember, love is a game and the players must be equal for it to be a successful venture. Stop trying to be a prince, just be yourself and she will come back. Point 3. She felt that you weren't husband material and wanted to move on before she wasted too much time on you. Are you one of those guys who spends all of his time hanging out with his friends? Never calls when he says he will, gets drunk and doesn't come home when he should? Chances are that your ex-girlfriend really did love you, was considering marriage even, but when you act like an irresponsible oaf with no respect for her, she isn't going to stick around to see whether or not you are going to pop the question. Now you may not want to get married just yet, but most women want to at some point, and in the very deepest, darkest parts of their minds, they are always running through the husband criteria. If you don't pass the husband test, you may just get the boot. Luckily, this is an easy fix. Start acting responsible. Help her with little home repairs and errands. Believe it or not, this stuff really shows that you care. 4. You never made her feel like you were really into her. You bragged to your friends about how hot she was, but never took her out for a nice dinner. You talked about how great she was between the sheets, but never introduced her to your sister. You told her that she was important to you, but never stayed the night. You bought her skimpy outfits to parade her around in, but never brought her home for the holidays. You are an OAF. No woman in her right mind would think that you wanted her for anything but sex. You treated her like a trophy and made her feel like she was nothing more than an object on display. If you truly love a girl, you need to bring her home to meet your parents. You need to include her on your camping trips, and you need to make sure that your sister meets her. All of these actions show that you respect her for who she is. She may still allow you to parade her around, she'll certainly still enjoy a roll in the sheets, but make sure you're there to make her breakfast. How to fix this one? Start with the flowers and doorstep cliché copyright. Ask her out for a picnic, bring her to a coffee shop to meet with your sister, and if things heat up, bring her home for Thanksgiving dinner. Nothing shows her that you're serious more than bringing her home for turkey dinner. Well, maybe diamonds, but hopefully that will happen down the road too.